Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of my vinyl collection series. This is episode 6 out of possibly 10, and this is going to be kind of a long video, I believe, so let's just get started. First one we got here is a Little River Band Diamantina cocktail. This is part of that collection I got with the water damaged jackets, but the vinyl itself is in decent shape, and that's on the Harvest label. And the next one is another Little River Band, First Under the Wire. And here's the inner sleeve. This is on the purple capital label. And another Little River Band is Time Exposure. Again, that's on the purple capital. There's just the sleeve with lyrics. And next up, if you can believe your eyes and ears, it's the Mamas and the Papas. And that's on the Dunhill label. And this one, I actually forgot that I had this one, but it's the Mamas and Papas 16 of their greatest hits. This is on the ABC Dunhill label. Here's the inner sleeve with some advertising for other albums. And this one's by Matthew's Southern Comfort. I'm not sure if anybody's heard of them. The album is Second Spring. Kind of a country rock album. And this is on the Decca label. And next we have Maroon 5, Songs About Jane. And this is a double vinyl. And it's on color, red, black, and kind of a peach color. Doesn't really come across well on the camera, but and then it also includes a sheet here with the lyrics and just the credits on the other side. And I have one more Maroon 5, it's Hands All Over. I'd like to get all their albums on vinyl, but I just haven't gotten around to picking those up yet. It's just on standard black vinyl. And here I have one, it's Mason Prophet. And to be honest with you, I don't think I've actually listened to this album. That's on the green Warner Brothers label. And here's one from Dave Mason, Let It Flow. the inner sleeve. Got the lyrics on there. It's got kind of a custom Columbia label there. And now we get into my Paul McCartney collection here. Let's start off with Mccartney. And that's on the Apple label. And I actually have 2 copies of this. I'm not exactly sure why I picked 2 up, but going through these I noticed one has the Apple here. It says an Abco managed company, and this one does not have that distinction on there, so I'm thinking that's why I picked up those 2. And next up we have Ram. Again, it's on the Apple. And again, I have 2 copies of this. Can't remember exactly why I picked up 2, but the second one I did have signed at the Beatle Fest by Denny Sywell, the drummer. So that's a good one to have there. Next up we have Wings Wildlife. I know this is Wings, it's technically W, but I put it in with the Paul McCartney section, so I just keep all his albums together. And these have a custom label too, with Paul on one side and Linda on the other. And this one actually has the hype sticker that's stuck on the album itself. As does this one. It's Paul McCartney and Wings, Red Rose Speedway. It's got the sticker there with all the track listing. And it's got the braille on the back. It's a message to Stevie Wonder from Paul. And then if you open up here, the inside, and it's got a book here attached with some pictures. Concert photos there. Got the who played what on each song. And we got the lyrics there. That's got custom Apple label. And here we have Band on the Run. And here, let's see here, I'll show the label first. And we have the original sleeve here. And then it also comes with a poster of some of Linda's pictures that she took while recording. So it's nice to have a good original copy of that too. And here we have Wings, Venus and Mars. This has got a sticker on there that says that it includes the, well, it says Venus and Mars are all right tonight, I guess. Here's the inside. And let's see what goodies we got in here. First off, we have the capital label, the Venus and Mars there. This is the original sleeve. And then we got this sticker here with all the different planets on there. And we got this poster. And another poster. Some different snapshots there. Next up is Wings at the Speed of Sound. Custom label there. Alright, then we have a 3 LP Wings Over America. It's a live concert. Let's see if we can get this all out of here. One of the sleeves. Each of the labels is different. Final one here. This is why the video might be a little bit long this time. There's a lot of stuff to go through on some of these albums. And next we have London Town. And here's the label. Different label each side. And the original sleeve with the lyrics. And there's also a poster. Probably not going to get this all on here. Let's see. Paul and Linda and Denny there. And on the other side we got a bunch of different snapshots. Next up we have Back to the Egg. And here you see we got an egg label. See, this side is sunny side up and this side is over easy. And here's the sleeve. And again, this is a little bit better copy. I have two because I picked this one up at the Beatle Fest last year, and it's actually signed by Denny Lane and Steve Holley and Lawrence Juber. So I got all three of them to sign it last year, so that was pretty good. Still the same inserts there. This is a 12-inch single here for Coming Up. It's got one side is the Live at Glasgow version, and then the other side is the album version. Just in a plain white sleeve is all. Demonstration, not for sale as well. And then here we have the Back in the USSR Russian album. Everything on the back is Russian, so I can't read that. This is an original, or a first pressing. There's, let's see, 1, 2, 3. There's 11 songs on this copy. I think later versions added 2 more songs, if I'm correct on that. I think that's out of order, because next up we got McCartney 2. After the breakup of Wings, Paul went back and did another solo album. Columbia. Lyrics. We got Paul there with his son James. Next up is Tug of War. Different labels. Again, lyrics on the sleeve. And then follow that up by Pipes of Peace. Actually, open that up. And we got Ringo and Michael Jackson here, and Linda. Inner sleeve. Kind of a retro looking Columbia label there. Another chair on the other side. Next is Wings Greatest. Sleeve there with the track listing. And this one is a interview album, a Paul McCartney interview. It's from 1980. If I remember right, this is shortly before John Lennon was killed. I haven't listened to it in a while, so I'm thinking it was before. And next up I have All the Best. This is the American version. I think there's another European version that has different track listing. I'll just show you one of the 2 sleeves here. It's just got lyrics and some pictures. There's that one. Again, this is another single, Hope for the Future. Again, if I remember right, this was a song that he did for a video game or something like that. I think it's Destiny is the video game, maybe. I'm sure somebody will correct me if I'm wrong on that one. Basically just got several versions of the same song. I think it's 5 different versions of the same song. So, and next we have the 2015 remix of Say Say Say. Yeah, side A's got the 2015 remix, and then side B is the instrumental. is on clear vinyl. And this is a kind of a DJ remix of 1985. Let's see if we can read this. It's Paul McCartney and Wings versus those other two fellas there. We got the original mix and then a radio edit and a club mix. They're kind of all just different dance mixes, I think, of 1985. Here's one side. We got Paul's picture on the other side. And then the last Paul McCartney I have as of right now is new. There's all the lyrics in the gatefold. On one side we got quite a hefty book here. Got some interviews with the band here throughout. Lots of cool pictures. Yeah, that's the book. And the record. All the different new all over. Pretty simple labels there. Then we have Roger Miller Golden Hits. Let's see here. Smash Records label. Then from Roger Miller we shift gears and go into Metallica. This is their first album, Kill 'Em All. It's the newly remastered edition here. Got this insert with lyrics. It's got a nice polyline sleeve. Silver label. And then we have Ride the Lightning, again the remastered version. It's got a blue and black label. Another remastered Metallica album. This is Master of Puppets. This one's got red and black label. And I have Metallica's Reload. Let's see here. And then each album's got its own little sheet like this. I'll just show one for now. also got their latest album, Hardwired to Self-Destruct. Kind of creepy looking. And again, we got sheets here with the lyrics for each LP. It's a double LP. This is I think this is the Record Store Day release. It's on red and black marble vinyl. At least that's when I picked it up. I don't know if it was exclusive to Record Store Day or not. Next I have Steve Miller Band, Book of Dreams. It's got a lot of good songs on this album. There's a horse logo there. Throw in a Ronnie Millsap here, Greatest Hits. As you can tell, my musical tastes are all over the place. Some lyric sheet there, or sleeve. And it's on the RCA Victor label. And then we have an original Monkees first album on Cold Gems. This isn't an original one, it's got the corrected spelling for Papa Jean's Blues. When it first came out, it had a J instead of a G there, so. This is on the Cold Gems. It's a mono copy. And I also have a copy of More of the Monkees. Still on the Cold Gems label, so I don't need to show that again. Next we have more greatest hits of the Monkees. This is on Arista label. Here we have Monkees Live 1967, still in the original shrink with the hype sticker there. 1987 this one came out. This is actually a really good live album, I like this one. It's on the Rhino label. And then their newest album, Good Times. 2016 this came out, and this is a really good album. If you haven't heard this one, be sure and check this one out. It even includes a little sticker sheet here. You got 5 different stickers there. Oh, this is a Barnes & Noble exclusive that I picked up. So the sleeve's got the lyrics. And here's the label. And the Barnes & Noble exclusive came also with a 7-inch single. And the next couple aren't albums, but I threw them in there anyway just to let you guys see it. Here's a Good Times Plus. These are some B-sides and alternate version of one of the songs from the album on here. This was a Record Store Day release. And it says it's red vinyl, but it's actually more of a pink translucent vinyl. And then the last one here, it's not a, again, it's not an album, but kind of a shaped single. And this is Saturday's Child, the mono TV version, and You Just May Be the One, the mono TV version. And it's also a numbered edition out of 5,000. Alright, moving on, we got Van Morrison Moon Dance. And this is on a green Warner Brothers label. Here we have a Mumford and Sons. Yeah, we have a Mumford and Sons Sigh No More. There's the sleeve with lyrics. Getting close to the end. Nazareth, Hair of the Dog. It's on A&M. There's a sleeve. Here's Willie Nelson, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, still in shrink. Columbia. This one is by the new Vaudeville Band, the original hit Winchester Cathedral. I had the single Winchester Cathedral that I got from my dad, and when I saw this album I thought I'd check out the whole album, and I actually enjoyed it. It's pretty good. A lot of vaudeville sounding music on there. It was only $1, so I figured, what the heck. Next is Juice Newton Greatest Hits. This capital rainbow label there. Here we have Nilsson Schmilsson. Great album. Again, this is a record store day release. It's on yellow and white vinyl. Following that, we had Son of Schmilsson. These are probably two of my favorite albums by Harry. This came with a poster with all the lyrics on one side. Harry Nilsson on the other. I thought this was a cool label here. It's got kind of a retro Victor label. And here we have Nilsson Sessions 1967 to 1975. These are rarities from the RCA album collection box set. And this is a numbered edition. Got a gold stamp there. Not sure how many were pressed, but that's how we got a little advertising for the Nilsson box set, which I have back here, but I have a video on that, so be sure and check that out if you're a Harry Nilsson fan. And we've reached that time for the last album of this video anyway. It's the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, Will the Circle Be Unbroken? And this is a 3 LP set. A lot of great bluegrass music on here. And this is a United Artists label. So there we go, that's the last one for this video. It got a little bit long, I apologize for that, but be sure and check in. I think I have 4 more videos left to make, so that way I'll be all through my whole collection. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.